everyone, it's Jego Reyes for CNN Philippines 10, where we break down major stories from here and abroad into bite-sized facts in 10 minutes. Iloilo City is the latest Philippine metropolis to join the list of UNESCO Creative Cities Network or UCCN because of its gastronomic offerings. UNESCO says Iloilo is among the 350 cities in the network representing various creative fields, crafts and folk art, design, film, gastronomy, literature, media arts, and music. Iloilo City Mayor Jerry Treña says he shares the award with Ilonggos and that their cuisine is joining the international gastronomy scene. Iloilo is the first creative city of gastronomy from the Philippines. However, it is the third city in the country recognized as a creative city following Baguio in 2017 for crafts and folk art and Cebu City in 2019 for design. Named creative cities are expected to join the annual UCCN conference that will be held in Portugal next year. The United Nations Environment Program, or UNEP, meanwhile has awarded Quezon City Mayor Joy Belmonte the title Champion of the Earth for policy leadership, recognizing her government's efforts to ban the use of single-use plastics. UNEP highlighted Quezon City's initiative to set up refill stations for essentials such as dishwashing soap and liquid detergent in mom-and-pop stores to do away with sachets. The city has also developed a plan to reduce its carbon emissions by 30% in 2030 and reach net zero by 2050. Belmonte is the first elected official to receive the recognition, which is UN's highest environmental award. Still in the international scene, Pinoy desserts, leche flan and sorbetes made it to the best desserts in the world list. In the ranking of International Travel Guide Taste Atlas, leche flan is at number 32, followed by sorbetes at number 33. Francis Crepes made it to the top of the list. A campaign promise of President Bongbong Marcos is no longer a dream for some marginalized families in Cebu. Governor Gwen Garcia announced that at the capital launch on November 28, the Sugbo Merkadong Barato, or SMB, will sell rice at 20 pesos per kilo. The capital has earmarked an initial 100 million pesos for the purchase of NFA rice costing 1,250 pesos per sack to be sold at SMB pop-up markets. Indigent families can purchase 5 kilos per week and will receive a QR code to monitor and limit the purchases. Garcia expects at least a 20% loss when they sell the rice. The governor also plans to expand the program to middle-income families but with commercial rice, sold at lower than regular market prices. The SMB pop-up stores will also sell other goods like fish and vegetables at lower rates in cooperation with the Department of Agriculture. Garcia said additional funding will be given soon. The Philippine team finishes in 9th place at the 4th Asian Para Games in Hangzhou, China. For the first time, the country made it to the top 10 of the multi-sport event, all thanks to our para athletes. They brought home a total of 19 medals, 10 gold, 4 silver, and 5 bronze. Para swimmer Ernie Gawilan brought home the country's first gold medal after winning in the men's 400-meter freestyle S7 final, with a time of 4 minutes and 58.29 seconds. He also finished third in the men's 200-meter individual medley. His career total Asian Games medals are now at 10. On Sports Desk, Gawilan said this year's Asiad was extra special for him.
Special talaga itong edisyon ng 2022 Asian Para Games para sa akin kasi marami kasi yung mga pinagdaanan bago natuloy ulit yung Asian Para Games na yung pagkakaroon ng pandemic at yun parang halos kasi lahat ng atleta natigil din sa pag-ensayo.
And news from San Miguel Corporation. Junmar Fajardo of the San Miguel Beermen earns his 7th Most Valuable Player award at the 47th PBA season. The 6'10" center from Cebu currently holds the most number of MVP titles in PBA history. He won his first 6 consecutively from 2014 to 2019. His streak was broken during the 46th season after fracturing his right tibia. And it was Barangay Ginebra San Miguel's Scotty Thompson who took the MVP crown. The Kraken was also inducted into the PBA's first mythical team and all-defensive team for the 47th season. Barista Josh Trinidad from Abra wins the Philippine AeroPress competition, all because of his love for coffee. According to Trinidad, he did not expect to win since he doesn't have new equipment to make coffee. He also didn't have the opportunity to join prestigious events to widen his knowledge. But because of hard work and perseverance and the right strategy, he bested 60 other baristas in the competition. Josh will be representing the Philippines at the World AeroPress competition in Melbourne, Australia, scheduled in December. Veteran travel photographer George Tapan shows a story in every picture. He shares a beautiful scenery is not enough. You have to be able to create a conversation and connect to those who will take a look at the photos. Among his most popular masterpieces is a snap at Onok Island in Palawan, which won the National Geographic's 2011 photography contest. Tapan called it Into the Green Zone, which also featured a rainbow symbolizing hope. The 74-year-old photographer also won other awards from tourism associations and published some photography books. In the age of high-tech cameras and editing apps, Tapan emphasizes that the photographer is still the key to a great photo.
Hindi yung kung magandang equipment mo, magandang kinunan mo, okay na yun. No. Hindi doon nasusukat ang galing ng isang photographer. You have to remember, these things are all tools. The important in photography is in your mind, in your eyes, and in the heart.
The Kenergy is strong with this doll. Mattel has released a new Ken that is not just Ken. He is designed after Ryan Gosling's much-loved character in the Barbie movie. Ken is wearing the now legendary I Am Kenuff sweatshirt, sweatpants, headband, and horse charm. Orders for the made-to-order item are on sale at mattelcreations.com. And after playing Ken, Gosling's new role is a stuntman in the film The Fall Guy. He plays Colt, who had a gig in the movie of his director X. The Fall Guy is based on an 80s TV series with the same title. It will hit cinemas in March 2024. K-pop boy group ENHYPEN is set to return to the Philippines for a concert slated next year. This is part of their Fate World Tour in Asia, which will be held on February 3rd at the new Clark City Stadium in Tarlac. ENHYPEN last visited the country in February this year for their 3-day Manifesto tour. The list of nominees for the 46th Gawad Urian has been released. In the Best Actor category, among the contenders are John Lloyd Cruz for Kapag Wala ng Mga Alon and Baron Geisler for Dollhouse. The Best Actress category is star-studded, with Nadine Nustre for Deleter, Max Eigenmann for 12 Weeks, and Chai Fonashir for Nocibo. Lav Diaz and Mikael Red are among those vying for the Best Director award. Meanwhile, 4 are nominated for the Best Film award. And before that, Deleter bagged the Best Scare Award at the Grimmfest 2023 in the United Kingdom. The film festival said the jury was impressed with the movie's overall eerie, unsettling mood and atmosphere. The movie's director Mikael Red and lead star Nadine Lustre both posted on X, formerly Twitter, to celebrate the recognition. Deleter earlier dominated the 2022 Metro Manila Film Festival Gabi ng Parangal, winning 8 awards. And now for our 10-second trivia. Who created the first emoji? Jess Reed, Mark Zuckerberg, Shigetaka Kurita, or Steve Jobs? Shigetaka Kurita is the creator of the first emoji. The Japanese artist developed this in 1999 when he was working for a mobile communications company. At the time, Kurita had to work within a grid measuring 12 by 12 pixels, which is a total of 144 dots or 18 bytes of data. He came up with the idea of replacing words with pictures due to the limited number of characters allowed back then. The word emoji comes from the Japanese words which mean picture, right, and character. And that's it for CNN Philippines 10. I am Jego Reyes, giving you news you can use, news you can trust in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining me today, and see you again next time.